Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh no, we're gonna stay here.
Okay, good. No, I'm taking over.
Nice.
Just as much right as you.
No, you do.
Actually, I have more damn right. Because you know what?
Okay.
I work. I pay taxes. I'm an American.
We paid for
Okay,
this
Karen.
We were born here too. Pretty sure my English is better than yours.
She pays her taxes.
I think my English is just fine because you're understanding exactly everything I'm saying, right? I'm sick of you all shit. Y'all are just constantly, it's constantly something. Always trying to stand out. Make a big freaking scene. If y'all would shut up.
We're making a scene?
We're making
a scene.
Just like when
we bothered no one.
Why? Look, because all you want to do is express.
These bridges have been tainted for how many years, and now you're going to come over
Why?
here and ruin our
Y'all like
stuff?
each other? Are you confused?
Yeah, this is my girlfriend.
Yeah,
It's your girl.
Jeez Louise.
You know, I'm not an advocate for violence, especially against women. But she needs to get knocked the fuck out. Like, what is this? Oh, God. I want to say what I want to say, but I don't know how to say it without coming across like prejudice. You know what I mean? But what is this entitlement that people that look like her have? Like, why do you think you are able to do that? And it's okay. Like when people were pushing the BLM movement and they were spray painting or even writing in like washable chalk BLMs, people were going nuts. Like, what is the problem with that? Why do you have to do that? What is the issue with these people expressing how they feel towards one another with the rainbow? Why does that bother you so much? Why can't you just walk by it? If you don't like it, cool. Not everything is for everybody, but just walk by it. Why do you have to make a scene, spray paint it, and prove how ignorant you are? Like, I don't understand. Like, what does that even accomplish? Who does she represent? I know she represents a large group of people because she's not the only people that feel like that. I'm aware of this. But what does that do for her? Like, really?
It's confusing to me, man. The level of anger towards strangers that people can have is confusing to me. But let me tell you something, man. This is the thing, and I'm just gonna say it straight up. We live in the year 2021. I don't know what TV channels these white people have. I don't know what news stations these white people be watching. I don't know where they be going out to. But anybody with a even a little bit of a brain, even a small brain at this point, there's hamsters and cockroaches out there that understand the climate and the world that we're living in right now. That videotape, Karen type of world where you can't just walk up to somebody and do something because you might get filmed and you might get put on TMZ. And people know this. Like, how many times does this happen? And it happens to one lady, and then it happens to another lady, and another lady, and another lady, and they all white. What world? Is there a separate world that I don't know about that exists where these people are living, where they are watching these things that fuel this hatred and fuel this anger? Where do they work? Because I guarantee in 2021, they probably work with somebody who ain't white. Or might be the owner of the company.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's the level of entitlement. You know, when we spoke to the 215 indigenous children at the residential schools, we know who started those schools. When we look at all the, you know, the violent acts towards Asians recently, like the increase in that, we know where those acts are stemming from. Don't get me started on people who look like us, black and brown. Like, we know who, they're not alone. I don't want to make it sound like it's just them, but we know where the majority of the attacks are stemming from. Like, where is this level of confidence come from that you feel like the world is yours and you can just stomp through it without any repercussions? It boggles my mind, because I know if I feel a certain way about a certain group of people, which I don't, because I'm not prejudiced, I don't lump everybody into one group, but let's just say I did for this conversation, I'm intelligent enough To know that I have to coexist on this planet, on this earth, in this country, in this city, in this neighborhood, whatever, with other people who don't look like me, who don't share my beliefs. And if I want to coexist with them and live peacefully, I need to see something that I may not like and be like, and move on with my day. Why do they feel like they do not have to act like I have to act? Why do they feel like they can be boisterous and stampede through everything without any repercussion? I don't know where it comes from, man. I don't know. I wish I had that level of confidence.
You don't know where it comes from. You have no idea where it comes from. It comes from the superiority complex, man. There's some white people out there that are bred from generation and generation and generations of white people who feel like they're superior to everybody else. So when you pass down that superiority, they walk around with it. And especially when you have people with a Southern accent. The South was the slowest to accept every single thing that had to do with ending slavery and having equal rights, quote unquote, for other races other than black. You know what I mean? There's other races living there too. But they were the slowest to adjust and still haven't adjusted to this whole thing. Because there's crazy things that are going on still today. And this lady has a Southern accent. She's from Tennessee. This is where this has happened. And that area is a designated area for freedom of speech. That's what it's made for, that area. So you have to understand, for somebody to go over to that area that is designated by the state for something and feel that they have a right to deface it because she simply pays taxes, which I don't know how that makes you better than anybody else. We all pay taxes out here, lady. We all pay taxes out here. We have to, if we try to do anything in life. So I don't know where that goes, but to say that and to be there and do that, that's the mentality. That's what it is.
Look, man, I love everyone. I don't care about your sexual preference. I don't care what you woke up and what sex you felt like you were today or how you want to identify yourself, what pronoun you want to use, what color your skin. I love everybody. I try to judge everyone based on my experiences with them. This particular lady, I never met her in my entire life. Maybe if I had a conversation with her, I could understand where she's coming from. Maybe we could try to, bring her back to reality. You know what I mean? I don't know. But what I'm saying, though, is to your point, my guy, where you said this is a space designed for this type of freedom of expression. She didn't even have to go there. Unless it was on her way home or to work. She didn't even have to go there. And even if she did have to walk through it, that's what the place is for. If I don't eat McDonald's, I'm not just going to walk up into McDonald's and see you eating a burger and be like, snatch that out of your hand. That's not for you. No, I just don't go in there. I don't know what to say, man. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride to everyone who is enjoying Pride, living out loud and proud. Do you boo? And don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment too, man, because these stories, unfortunately, just are not going anywhere. Deuces.